Hi everyone, welcome to ChinesePod. I'm Fiona.
大家好，我是 Constance.
Today you're watching an episode of
请问
In today's 请问, we're going to show you how to order your speech. So what do I mean by that? When you're telling a story, how do you say first, then, finally, or when you're giving your opinion, how do you break it up? Firstly there was this, secondly there was this, and finally there was this. So we're going to talk about all those ways, those markers in your speech to help you sound more fluent.
对的，我们先来讲怎么叙述事情，
或者说故事，对不对？So how to tell a story or how to describe an event.
这个时候你当然可以一句一句说，可是如果你有一些小小的东西放在中间，会让你的故事更清楚。
Yeah, so of course you can just, list out what happened, but it doesn't make a cohesive story. And also you don't want to be the person that goes, and then,然后 You want to give yourself a bit more markers to make the story more cohesive.
那我们从第一个开始。第一个呢，当然就是开始一个故事。你可以说一开始。
So a great way to start a story is at the beginning. 一开始。
一开始怎么样。好，还有另外一个说法呢，就是先再然后。
Okay, so this is a great way to kind of map out the event, right? 先 first, 再 then, 然后 in the end, right?
然后 then 这样子
yeah.
对，好。那当你想要结束一个故事，要让别人知道到这里是最后了，你有几个方法。
So when you want to give the ending to your story, there are a couple of ways to do so. So let's look at the first one.
好，结果
the result, the consequence of the story.
后来
after all, and this usually indicates there was a change in the story. So something did happen one way, but 后来 after all, or then something changed to be another way.
那如果你的故事是有一点原因结果的那个关系，你可以说因此。
因此 is a way to describe that there was a cause and then there was an effect, or there was a root, something that caused this ending to happen. You would use 因此. So it's a bit different from 结果. Yes, 结果 is a result of something, but it could have just been a result of a natural. There wasn't a particular cause to that ending. But when you're using 因此, you're highlighting that this was the fruit of that action.
所以有时候你会看到因此跟结果一起用，或是因此跟后来一起用，因为结果跟后来都是表示最后，是时间上的最后。
Okay, so 结果 and 后来 both indicate the end of the story, maybe in a chronological order, but 因此 highlights the consequence. So you'll often see 结果 and 因此 actually used together.
好，那我们现在就来说一个应该说一个很短的故事当做我们的例子。
Alright, so we're going to tell a very short story, one that hopefully you're familiar with, the story of Beauty and the Beast, and use all the words that we just discussed that you can use for storytelling.
那我们先介绍一下好了。中文这个故事叫做《美女与野兽》。
Yeah, so that's the Chinese name for Beauty and the Beast.
那里面的女主角呢叫做贝儿。
So Belle is called 贝儿。
那当然野兽就叫做野兽。
The beast is called the beast.
好，那这个故事我们可以说，一开始贝儿很害怕野兽。
In the beginning, Belle was very afraid of the beast.
不过她先试着了解野兽。
But she first tried to understand the beast.
再跟他建立关系。
Then form a relationship with him.
然后他们彼此信任。
Then they started to trust each other.
最后成为了好朋友。
And finally they became good friends.
后来他们之间有了真诚的感情。
At the very end, they had real feelings for each other.
因此野兽被贝儿改变了。
And thus the beast was changed by Belle.
好，这个是非常简单的说了一下美女与野兽这个故事。
Yeah, of course this is a very simple retelling of the story of Beauty and the Beast, but hopefully you got to see how the story was broken up with these key words, these key markers.
那我们再说一次这个简单的故事，然后同学们就注意一下那 那些顺序的词。
Okay, so Constance is going to reread the story from start to finish, so pay attention to those markers.
好，一开始贝尔很害怕野兽，不过他先试着了解野兽，再跟他建立关系，然后他们彼此信任，最后成为好朋友。后来他们有了真诚的感情，因此野兽被贝尔改变了。
Okay, so you've just learned how to break down your story if you're retelling a sequence of events, but maybe you have some opinions about a story or you're giving your opinion to someone, whatever context it may be, and you want to break it down. You just want to be like, and I think this, and I think that, and also I think this, and this, right? You want to structure your argument a bit better, and that's what we're going to do in this second half of this 请问。
好的，看完这个故事以后，可能有人问你，这个故事告诉你什么？你学了什么？
That's right. Someone might be interested in your opinion on Beauty and the Beast and what you learned from it.
那你可以把你的意见呢变成一点一点一点的，但是不要说1、2、3，有别的说法。
Yeah, so you can bullet point your opinions without actually saying 1, 2, 3, 4. We have some slightly better ways for you to do that.
第一个就是首先，其次，再次，最后。
Okay, so this is the first way you can break up your argument. 首先, first of all, 其次, I guess you could translate it as secondly. And then 再次, again, secondly, right? And then 最后 for finally.
那当然你如果要讲的比较多，也不一定是其次再次，可以说首先，第二，第三，第四，第五，第六。
最后,
对。
right? That's how you can break it up. Also, I think it's great if you can start with 首先, and then if you have more than 10 points, you would have to go 第一、第二,第二、第三、第四、第五、第六、第七、第八、第九，最后。
最后。
Yeah, for example.
好，那我们先有一个简单的例子。
So let's give you a simple example, again continuing from the story of Beauty and the Beast.
那美女与野兽教我什么呢？首先，不能光看一个人的外表决定他是不是好人。
All right. So the first thing that Constance learned, firstly, she learned that Beauty and the Beast taught her to not judge someone by their appearance.
其次，不要让恐惧阻碍你学习新东西。
So secondly, never let fear hold you back from learning new things.
再次，或是第三，
Yes.
好，勇于做自己。
So thirdly, or the next secondly, is be yourself. Be brave to be yourself.
最后，爱比偏见更强烈。
So finally, love is stronger than hate or discrimination.
那这样子的说话方式，可能写也可以，说也可以。
Yes, actually, that's a great point you mentioned there, Constance. All the stuff that we've taught today will really help structure your written Chinese as well as your spoken Chinese. And I feel like this kind of stuff is great for both formal or informal occasions, right? It just makes your arguments or when you're expressing your opinions a bit more coherent.
对。那么再来呢，可能我说完了这些，可是还有一些我想要讲，我要补充，还有别的说法。
So maybe you have a few more things that you want to mention and you just want to add that on top. You want to know how to say in addition or moreover in Chinese. So how do you do that?
好，第一个，再说。
再说, so again say. So maybe you can think of that as in addition.
还有一个就是进一步来说。
This is quite interesting. 进一步来说, so to maybe expand on that point.
对，或是更进一步，更深一点。
更进一步, so to go deeper or to go more focused on that particular point or whatever you're talking about.
那我想要进一步说的就是呢，好，从这个美女与野兽的故事，刚刚我讲了4点，好，我还想要补充。
Yeah, so Constance wants to add one more point.
所以我可以说，再说，无论好的情况还是坏的情况，都会过去。
So Constance wanted to add, in addition, moreover, what I learned from Beauty and the Beast, in brackets, is that no matter if it's a good situation or bad situation, they both will pass. Time will pass.
那就这一点，这一件事，我要进一步来说。
And Constance wants to expand on that point and say,
当你经历到一些事情的时候，不要只看表面，要去学习。
Yeah. So when you're going through something, don't just look at the surface level, but go a bit deeper and be brave to learn.
好，所以这里就是再说跟进一步来说。那这个再说常常还是你更想讲的，就是在中文的叙述里面，后面的是更重要的东西。
Right, so when you're giving your opinion in Chinese, the most important opinions, or you think the strongest point, should always be left at the end. Sometimes even with these 再说 or 进一步来说, you might think it's just like an additional tag-on point. But in a Chinese argument, this will be the most important point that the speaker wants to make.
对，所以是更强的。好，所以呢，我们就要学最重要的了，说结论。
Yeah, so now comes the very important conclusion, right? So how do we say conclusion in Chinese?
好，有3个最常见的说法。第一个，总之。
Right, so we're going to look at some of the most common ones. The first one being
总之。
That's right.
第二个是总而言之。
So 总而言之, just a bit more of an expanded point, right? The final point that I want to say, literally.
第三个，总的来说。
So all in all, I feel like that's probably a good translation for that.
所以其实这3个意思是一样的。
Yeah, so they all mean the same thing. Maybe sometimes you can switch it up to try and, expand on your vocabulary, but they all mean the same thing.
对啊，但是不要连这3个都。
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you need to pick one. You need to pick one for your conclusion.
对，选一个。好，所以我现在要告诉大家，我学到的最重要的东西。
All right, so Constance is going to give you her conclusion for Beauty and the Beast.
总的来说
Finally, in conclusion,
身边有一个支持你的人很重要。
It's very important to have someone that supports you by your side.
但是最重要的是你要相信你自己。
But the most important thing of all is to believe in yourself.
好，所以这就是我的结论。那同学们会发现，在中文要说你的意见的时候，最后一个不一定是重说前面的，不是全部再说。
really?
对，我们会给一个我觉得更适合表达整个情况或整个事情的说法。
Well, Constance just made a very interesting point. I feel like if I think back to my English teacher when I'm writing essays, she would always be like, never come up with something new in your conclusion, right? You have to kind of pick another point. But in Chinese, Constance says that's not the case. You can give your overall opinion of whatever you're trying to express without having to draw from an earlier point.
对。更常见的是呢，那个结论是一个新的说法，或是新的比喻，来表示我刚刚前面讲的所有意见。
How interesting. So Constance says that often in conclusions you will hear a completely new metaphor, a completely new way of putting what the speaker has just been talking about. I'm curious to ask, is this a way to elicit interest from the listeners?
对，而且呢，我们会觉得，如果你再说一次前面说过的，那就好像你很没有创意，没有什么。
Wow, that's so interesting. So Constance just said if you repeat one of your earlier points, it makes your speech or your opinion almost sound a bit dull or not very creative, right? So there you go. Isn't that a great top tip? I feel like as English speakers, I'm like drilled in by my English teacher to repeat the previous point. But in Chinese, when you're giving your final conclusion, maybe think of a new metaphor, that one line that you want to really impress the listeners with.
没错。
All right, guys. We hope that today's lesson will help you with your storytelling, with you expressing your own opinions in a more coherent way. And what a great tip at the end to never repeat your points in your conclusion. All right, we'll see you again next time. 我们下次见，
再见。